from?
I'm Ben Croson.
Yeah.
I'm 22.
Uh-huh.
I grew up in the West Village.
What can you tell me about the West Village?
Very diverse.
Yeah.
A lot of like different people and shit. A lot of different stuff going on every day. And it's just like it's a good community to live in.
What's the difference between like how is the West Village unique?
It's unique in its own way. Like the people and stuff. Like it's non-judgmental. Like people are just living and stuff. You know. Like other places like uptown, like say like Upper East Side, like Frick Avenue. They're very like they see people that like aren't up to their standards. They like kind of judge them. Like they judge their appearance without even saying nothing. You could just like if you look at somebody like you could just kind of judge them without even saying nothing. And that's like how I feel about like other places around the city.
So now you were raised here.
Yeah.
Do you see yourself like just living here forever?
No. This is a good childhood place to like grow up in and shit, but I kind of want to leave like the city.
Where are you trying to go?
Like upstate.
Upstate?
Yeah, Hudson, like the Hudson, like near Saratoga.
Yeah. Where it's quieter?
Yeah, it's quieter.
Family friendly?
It's just a nice area too.
Yeah, fresh air?
Yeah.
You could drive everywhere, park anywhere?
Yeah.
Alright, now let me ask you this. When do you believe to be the peak of a human being's life?
Ah, man.
At what point do you hit the top and it's all downhill?
When you hit 30 maybe?
So 30.
I mean
So
like
that's
it's like it's different for a lot of people though.
Yeah. But I mean in general.
25 baby.
25?
Because that's like the miss. Think about it like you're like I'm 22, right? And like 25 is like when you have to get serious. Because like that's like you get into that point like where you have to like actually like start being a adult. But 22 like you're still like done with college, almost done with college. You're just trying to get on your feet.
It's also when you're like more physically fit.
Yeah.
Like if you were trying to do the same thing 10 years from now, you might.
Hell no, that would be so hard, bro.
Yeah. And the amount of things you can do in a day is gonna start reducing. Like now you could do like 10, 15 things in a day, whereas like 10 years from now you may only be able to do 7 or 6 of them.
Yeah.
Do you believe? Okay, hold on. Do you believe nice guys finish last? Because that's what they always tell us, right?
You don't want to be too. You don't want to be too soft, yo. You kind of like don't want to like. I don't know, like I've been kind of mean sometimes, but like for a good reason or like let them know where I'm at type shit, you know. So like I'm really like I play hard to get because like I don't let people just in my fucking circle.
Yeah.
You know, like if you do that's a weakness, bro. Like I never let any girl do that.
So people will take advantage of it.
Nah, not really.
No, I mean if you present yourself.
If you present yourself in that way, yeah, you gotta be like.
Yeah.
Have a conversation with her. At the same time, it's like you kind of like you can't like say more. You can't say that much when you just meet somebody.
So you're reserved.
Yeah.
You kind of try to check people out before you expose.
Yeah, I observe all the time.
Yeah. Now you said that you have to have a tough shell, right?
Yeah.
Have you had to like fight people as a result?
Yeah.
So you had to fight in school and all that.
I fought a lot of.
Fought on the streets too. You got any advice on how to survive the mean streets of New York here?
You just gotta like I don't know, bro. Like you gotta be ready for something, though. Like you never know what happens, bro. Like in the whole New York City, like you could be like the best area. Shit still could go down though.
People try to test you.
Not really.
No. If you could redo any part of your life, what would it be?
High school, definitely.
How would you have done it differently?
Get better grades.
So you would have studied harder.
I would have, yeah.
Do you believe that getting good grades in high school sets you up for like a better life in the future?
Not really, but like the thing is, I wanted to go to college for sports, but I just didn't have the grades, so that kind of like fucking screwed me. So like that's why I was working hard, but at the same time it just didn't work out. And I wasted my baseball stuff.
So you gotta build that foundation for your future.
That's why I'm like coaching like little kids though.
Yeah. Are you teaching them, like giving them advice and stuff?
Yeah, fundamentals.
Mentoring them. What kind of advice do you have for the young kids?
Stay out of trouble, and like do what's right. Like don't do shit I did when I was growing up.
Yeah. What would you say was your biggest mistake then?
It was like not paying attention in school sometimes, like that, just fucking around, like sneaking out of class, because that kind of bit me in the ass. And like you can't go back to it. Can't go back to it.
Would you still work if you had $5,000 coming in each month?
I'm probably gonna, yeah, I would probably.
You still keep
Cause
working?
I would need to do. I like doing stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You want to have a purpose.
yeah, I guess you can't just fucking sit in fucking someplace and just not do anything.
Yeah.
That's like not me. Cause I have ADHD. Like, I need to do something. I don't give a fuck what it is. I need to keep moving.
Now, where were you coming from before you came to this park? You said you were working out?
Nah, yeah. I was working out with my coach. I was icing my arm for a couple hours.
Now, where are you going once you leave here?
Probably home in like a couple hours.
All right, now you must be very familiar with New York. What are some good places to film videos like this in New York?
Union Square.
Yeah.
Because it's very well known. Yeah, it's very well known. In Madison Square Park too, on 23rd Street.
Now you are someone who comes to this park often, right?
Yeah, every day.
Who's the most interesting person you've met here?
A lot of people, man. Like, nah,
Anyone stand out to you?
not really.
No. How do you know Marcus and all of that?
Oh, from Jersey?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know him. I met him from Jersey.
You know them from Jersey? You hang out in Jersey too?
Nah, I met him from here, but they're from Jersey.
Yeah. So you met him right here in this park or no?
Yeah. Me and Steve are good friends. All of them good friends.
Yeah.
I like meeting different people like from different areas.
Are they part of your crew?
Yeah. I had to walk into the pap train last night, bro. Let's fucking wait. Come on.
Where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
5 years?
Yeah.
Coaching baseball somewhere. Warren.
Here in New York?
Nah, Florida.
Florida?
I see myself coaching at a high school.
Yeah. So what made you become so interested in baseball?
This is my dad, bro. Like,
Your dad got you into it? You went to a lot of games?
yeah. I'm a big Yankees fan. I'm a diehard.
Yeah.
And my grandpa like played too. He grew up in the Bronx.
How often did you go to games back then?
A lot.
Yeah. You had season tickets?
I did 1 year.
Yeah. Who's your favorite player?
Right now,
Yeah. What about Ever?
Ever Derek Jeter.
Yeah.
Where's my top?
What's he doing right now?
He owns the Marlins.
Oh wow. All right. Now, what were you doing during the lockdown last year in March and April when everything was shut down?
Chilling. Just chilling in my room.
Chilling? Were you like throwing the baseball around or no?
A little bit.
What kind of questions would you ask if you were doing interviews?
I like uncomfortable ones.
You make content.
Nah, not usually.
You don't? No TikTok videos?
Nah, sometimes some like stupid shit from my old boarding school. But my boy Jack, he does TikTok and shit.
Yeah. Oh, you went to a boarding school? What was that like?
Different experience, different environment. I got sent away when I was young too.
Is it worth it?
Depends what you're getting at though. Like some people.
Because it's expensive, right? You better get like something out of it.
I went to fast sports.
Yeah. You went there for sports? So, I mean, what was that like living with these people 24/7?
That was dope.
You liked it?
They're from all over the world.
Wait, did you have to fight any of them or no?
Nah.
No fights over there?
Upper school I did because they're fucking stupid.
Yeah, but not boarding school.
Nah. I don't wear a suit and a tie every day.
Yeah. And assemblies and all that? Alright, now. You consider yourself to be a leader and why?
I don't know, like I see myself being a leader because like I went through it when I was a kid and when I was younger, so like I see myself like helping the youth out. You know?
Now you talked about coaching, right? What is the secret to being a good coach? Because not everybody can do that.
And number one is you gotta have patience and you gotta show them the right way how to do things, how to do the skills.
Right.
You just gotta be like respectful to the parents too.
Yeah.
And you just gotta work. You just gotta like make sure they respect themselves and the coach too at the same time. Because like if it doesn't work, if all that shit doesn't work out, it's gonna be a mess.
If you had 3 wishes, what would they be?
Right. Oh man. I wish I was in the majors right now. That'd be my first.
MLB?
Yeah.
Like that movie Major League with Charlie Sheen?
Yeah.
What team would you want to play for?
Yankees.
Yankees? So that's your only wish?
I would. Yeah, that's my only.
You don't want to own a team too while you're at it?
That'd be fucking dope.
Get like the best seats for every game?
That'd be dope.
Did you have to deal with peer pressure growing up?
Hell yeah.
Well, they talk you into drinking, doing drugs?
Nah, I used to do drugs and drink all the time.
So you like that stuff regardless?
Yeah. I just don't do it like all the time.
How do you control yourself? Because a lot of people they let their addictions get out of control. So you're telling me you're controlling it.
Well, the funny thing is though, it's like the funny thing is like you just gotta like know your limits. Like if you're drinking like OD and you fucking keep on drinking and you puke all the time, you're fucking just stop already. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're like just fucking drinking and you're just puking and puking, like you don't know your like it's bad if you don't know your limits. You know what I'm saying? Like if you don't like if you fucking drink until you can't even walk like down a block, you're fucking dumb.
So you know when to stop.
Nah, but like I've been drinking a lot, but like I've been doing it for so long. It's like I'm so used to it.
You built up your tolerance.
Yeah, I can fucking walk straight home like assholes.
Yeah.
Cause I was drunk yesterday, but I was chilling.
Yeah.
It never hits me like that.
Now, do you have any special talents other than sports?
Nah. Just helping people out, bro. Just helping them out. That's my talent. Like, I'm not gonna...
So you help your friends.
I have them like try to get a positive path. I try to help them like get to like a positive point where it's like bro, you need to stop that shit. Or it's gonna catch you. It's gonna catch up to you when you're older.
Did you have any game changers in your life? Anything that happened to you that made you want to change the way you live your life?
Well, I had a lot of mentors, bro, growing up, so
yeah.
A couple of them were locked up for a while, so. And like I learned from that. They told me like, yo, you don't want to like end up there and shit. When I was younger, when I was like 15. So it's like,
yeah, go ahead.
So it's like, at the same time, it's like, don't do the fucking shit. Just don't do like stupid shit. But like I learned from that shit like really good because now I can just help younger kids out, and I learn from experience. So like, I like teach them a lot of things. Like, yo, don't even do that. Like, a lot of kids don't think, bro. They need more mentors around. They need more mentors for like younger kids. There's not enough of that. Some of the parents they work a lot.
How important is marriage to you?
Fuck that.
So you don't see yourself getting married?
I mean, like getting married, bro. Like, I don't know. If you really love each other, bro, that's good and all. But like, if it doesn't work out, you gotta go through fucking do the court bullshit, you know, like sign the fucking divorce papers. Like, who the fuck wants to deal with that shit? But for some people, it does. I could be saying this shit now, but like in a couple, like maybe 10, 15, 20 years, I'll be married, but it's a different situation. It doesn't work out for a lot of people.
Alright, now, ancestry. I see you have like an Irish flag thing going on. How important is ancestry to you?
It's important because like, showing my like, from generations like back on, it's like really important because like, it just reminds me of like my family members I haven't met, you know, so it like puts me like in that place.
Yeah. For some people, they don't even know where their ancestors came from.
Yeah, that's true.
What motivates you in life?
What motivates me?
What keeps you going? Because, there's a lot of people who are just unmotivated. They sit home all day, they watch Netflix or whatever it is, and they don't do anything with themselves. What motivates you?
Like the positive, what motivates me is like the positive people I have in my life.
Who's the most influential person in your life?
Probably one of my teachers, one of my history teachers.
That's amazing. So boarding school does pay off. They do build that kind of relationship with you in boarding school.
More than like regular school here.
Because you're with them all the time.
Yeah.
You see them, they're probably in the dorms and everything. Alright, now, is Facebook still relevant?
Depends, bro. For your parents, it is.
But not for you.
Nah. I do like just to like chill, like text my grandparents and shit.
Yeah.
That's all I do.
What apps do you use?
Snapchat, Instagram.
Now, you are in this park very often.
Yeah.
What is the weirdest thing you've seen or heard here in this park?
The weirdest thing I heard or seen in the park? work?
Yeah, in this one.
Bro,
There's some shit going on here, right?
it's just stupid shit. I don't even know, bro. Like, I lost count.
Yeah.
I lost count.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So you haven't run into any
I haven't run into anything yet. I'm chilling.
social media?
Nah.
And do you want to give a shout out to anybody?
Outside, like.
Do I have your permission to put this on the internet?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Of course.
What is your biggest accomplishment in life?
I was playing baseball in Florida,
Yes.
and I was pitching, right?
Yes.
And this kid was about to get drafted like 1 year, like a couple years ago, and I struck him out for like all these MLB scouts, and that was like my biggest accomplishment ever. And winning a district championship for my baseball team for the neighborhood.
So baseball plays a very big theme in your
Yeah,
life.
it does. Been since I was little, really little.
Where do you think your life would be without baseball?
I'd be lost.
You'd be lost? So no other sport could replace that for you? Not football, not anything?
Nah.
How do you know someone is crazy? There's always crazy people that
You could just tell, like, without even, like, you could just tell without even fucking saying nothing. Like, if he's, like, talking to himself, like, fucking just doing random shit,
Yeah.
shit, you're fucking weird.
Yeah.
The dude with the red hair all the time, he's always talking to himself.
Oh, Josh?
The dude with the red hair?
Yeah. With the dreadlocks?
Nah.
How long is his hair?
It's like short, but he's always, like, he always has a wine bottle and shit in his hand.
Oh, really? Oh, I think I know who you're talking about.
He's crazy. He's wild, bro.
Yeah.
He be scaring the motherfuckers away.
Now, would you rather be a man or a woman?
A man.
Do you think men or women have it easier in this world?
It depends.
Men?
It depends, like,
It depends. What advantages do you think men have? If any. Or women?
I think women have advantages because like they're a lot like they're kind of like smarter than us. And they're very like advanced for like
They're cunning?
yeah they're very like advanced. A lot of guys are kind of behind them, you know, because I don't know, it's just like the way they are.
Would that be like EQ, emotional intelligence?
I mean like yeah, because
Or just like straight up like book smart?
Chelsea's valid, but
just I feel it's not about being book smart. It's just like about just like your personality.
They know
and, like,
how to work
like
the
how
system?
yeah, but not like that. Not just that. Just like how they were raised though, like how their mom raised them.
Yeah.
Cause like it'd be different if they didn't have a dad too. Cause
Yeah.
I don't want you.
But in general.
in general, yeah.
What percentage of people do you believe are good, and what percentage of people do you believe are bad in this
I
world?
drive, so it's like I just hop on the highway and come right.
I think the bad people be doing crimes though. Like they be doing that shit non-stop.
Yes.
But like the thing is, the reason why they do it is they wouldn't feel good about themselves.
Right.
And they just fucking hate themselves. Period.
Yes.
You know, like good people, they just try to think positive and try to like have a better perspective on life, and that's what they try to do. And that's
Now, I am frequently mistaken. Whenever I'm in a Walmart, people ask me, do you work here? If I'm most frequently mistaken for a Walmart employee, what are you most frequently mistaken for?
if I work at a pub or some shit,
They think you're in a pub?
they think I work at a bar.
Or they think you work at like a bartender type job?
Yeah,
Buy like the
Like a cocktail.
yeah.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I don't know, man. It's kind of funny though.
Yeah. Because bartenders, they tend to be like very, outgoing. They know people.
Yeah.
They know their way around. Now, a lot of people tell me, be yourself. But what if you're that redheaded guy that you talked about before? Should he be himself?
I mean, he's chilling, like, you know.
Yeah.
He's not bothering nobody. He's not like, he's not beating nobody up and shit. So like, he's just chilling. But he's crazy though.
Because I think if you scare people away, it's difficult to like really. I mean, because in this world, I think we need other people, right?
Yeah, we do.
And if we scare other people away when we need them, they're not going to be there for us.
That's how
So
we- that's
you
how
have
we-
to practice a certain level of restraint, don't you think?
That's how we like learn too at the same time.
Yes. So be weird and then learn from the weirdness.
And people are weird in their own way though.
Yes. Okay, now do you want to plug any of your social media? Well, actually, no. I have one more question for you.
No way.
That's good.
Now,
Yeah.
some people say that they can read a person's vibe
No,
quickly.
it's not.
Other people say it takes longer for them to read the person's vibe. How long does it take for you to read a person's vibe?
I mean, like,
Magic Johnson.
the good, I mean, like,
Pfizer.
Okay.
I mean, like, the good thing, like, about me is that, like,
What'd you get?
if you show that energy towards me, I'm very, like, accepted to, like, people, you know, so, like,
Do you not like?
I'm very, like, outgoing. If I feel a good vibe, I'm, like, fucking you, but, like, if it's not like that, like, then I don't fuck with that at all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
But can you tell? Are you the type of guy that's able to tell what a person is like in a few minutes time?
nah, I have to get to know them, like, completely. Like, I have to, like, ask them, like,
Yeah.
questions and stuff.
Yeah. So you take your time. It could take like several meetings to determine.
Yeah, bro, I don't rush that, like,
I'm good.
I don't rush that at all.
Yeah.
Like too much like.
All right. Now, do you want to plug into your social media?
Nah.
All for it. Like yeah.
And do you want to give a shout out to anybody?
Outside like.
Do I have your permission to put this on the internet?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
Of course.